All right, let's jump right in. Welcome, focused learners, to this explainer. Today, we're unpacking something really fascinating and, frankly, a bit urgent. We're looking at this massive contradiction in how we view education in our personal lives versus how it's handled in corporate development. It's a real eye-opener that we like to call the L&D Paradox. And honestly, really understanding this, it's going to completely change how you approach your own professional growth moving forward.
So I want to start by asking you something directly. When money is tight, do you stop your child's education first? Seriously, take a second and really think about that. For pretty much everyone joining us for this explainer, the answer is an immediate, emotional, and absolute no way, right? I mean, when personal finances get tough, we all know families will cut back on almost everything else. The vacations get canceled, eating out stops, holding off on buying new clothes, all of that goes. But education? That is universally considered the absolute last expenditure to ever cross off the list. It's an investment we just fiercely protect.
Okay, let's dive into this paradox. On one side, you've got a family budget, and as we just established, education is the absolute last expense to go. But shift over to the organization's budget, and wow, the reality in the corporate world is entirely different. When money is tight for a company, learning and development, L&D, is seen as highly disposable. It's almost always one of the very first departments to get the axe.
Why? It's just such a profound irony. We protect learning at all costs at home, but organizations, they treat it as this totally expendable luxury the second budgets tighten up. Instead of viewing training as this absolutely crucial long-term growth engine, they just treat it as a short-term survival casualty. I mean, think about it. They literally need capable people the most during difficult financial times, yet they immediately cut the very mechanism designed to build those capabilities. It's wild.
Stop relying on your company.
Because look, once you recognize this fundamental truth of the L&D paradox, you really have to shift your mindset. It is absolutely time to urgently reevaluate this passive dependence we have on corporate training programs. Are you still relying on your organization to develop your capabilities? I really want you to treat this as a one-on-one coaching moment between us right now. If you're leaving your professional growth in the hands of an entity that views your development as an expendable cost, you are putting your own future at immense risk. You just cannot wait for an organization to prioritize your skills because history shows us time and time again that in tough times, they simply won't.
Take charge with Mel.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly how we fix this. It is time to pivot our energy. We need to move away from just passively waiting around and move into proactive, empowering action. Here is the exact path to total self-reliance. Step 1. Use Mezzo web-based learning modules. The resources are literally out there and totally accessible to you right now. Step 2. Enhance your ability. You've got to put in the deliberate, focused work to build your own skills. And step 3, which honestly is perhaps the most vital takeaway from this entire explainer, do not wait for anyone else. Seriously, you don't need corporate permission and you definitely don't need a corporate budget to grow. You have to proactively utilize these modules yourself. Stop waiting. Start learning. You can take immediate action on your own growth right now by visiting www.youtube.com/c/saganandi. By taking absolute ownership of your capabilities, you are basically bulletproofing your skills against any random corporate budget cuts that come your way. So I'm going to leave you with this final, provocative thought. If your organization cuts your development budget to absolutely zero tomorrow, what are you doing today to guarantee that your growth doesn't miss a single beat?